Ladies and gentlemen, another day, another controversy in the YouTube slash streaming industry. This time we're still talking about Mr. Beast, but this time it's not Chris Tyson, it's actually Mr. Beast. Now, apparently, there's new allegations that have surfaced ever since the whole thing happened, and it just seems to keep on getting worse and worse for Mr. Beast. Apparently, his girlfriend or fiance, I'm not sure which one she is, um, came out and kind of defended him, saying that things sound worse than they actually are, that not most of it is true, but that means some of it is true. Nonetheless, let's get into the video here. We have West Jet. Feel free to drop him a like, as I'll do right now. Subscribe to him, as I'll do right now. I want to thank him for letting me use his video over here, and we're going to reacting to this new Mr. Beast stuff. I mean, it just keeps getting worse and worse, but here we go.
MrBeast gave me a fake job, flew me out there to work. I worked my butt off, took all my ideas, sent me home and told me there wasn't a job available, and then proceeded to not only do that, but then to take my ideas still and then make a video.
Another day, another dollar. Mr. Beast's getting exposed yet again by another employee, and it's time for me, a shitty, shameless commentary channel, to milk him for money to pay my rent. The plot twist in this one is crazy, so stay tuned till the end because I promise it won't disappoint. No intro today, Black Man got robbed. We're taking this seriously. So the creator I'm talking about is named Ty Orr, and he came out with a little bit of a hit piece on Mr. Beast, claiming that he worked for him, and it was quite a doozy, let me tell you.
It's a long
Making
video.
ideas for him to make videos. I swear to God, that's what my job is. It's not editing, and that's what I got from our meetings.
To not misrepresent anything, I gotta give you guys some further context. Basically, this guy wasn't directly hired by Mr. Beast, but he was sort of kind of like invited to fly into their headquarters for a bit of a vibe check.
Working at MrBeast, we are collaborative first, and I was forward your submission. Don't know how you got it, but let's keep going. If you're interested, I would love to chat about your potential full-time or contract role work on MrBeast's creative team.
You know, they're going back and forth. They're jiggling at his balls. He's going to be meeting the team, checking out the studios, yada yada. They're going to be paying for his flights, his hotel, his Popeyes, I don't know.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I'm not going to show you guys all the texts and back and forths they went to because honestly, it's not really that important and you can check out the full video yourself. But here's the part where we get Carolina Reaper spicy because before they flew this guy out, they had him like fill out this form to pick between two videos and write out prompts for them. The world's most dangerous trap room. 24 hours to spend $1 billion.
The world's most dangerous trap rooms. So we're taking a look right here. I have the prompt and it says the world's most dangerous trap room. And in my intro, I have PT hallway, I have the elevator, floating obstacle course. Instead of using floating blocks, which is impossible, we will use floating rack hoisted by 4 cranes. Floating rack hoisted 200 feet in the air. Each section of the obstacle course will change depending on the distance made. Start from one platform to another to advance. Safety harness will be eliminated due to the net underneath the platform.
Sounds a bit familiar to me, hey?
So I want to talk a little bit more about my experience of being at the MrBeast warehouse. I've never once personally ever signed an NDA. In all my emails and all my correspondence and all my text messages, I have never once ever signed an NDA.
So I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast lied about the NDAs that people sign or whatever. This guy says he didn't sign one. Then he could feel free to speak about whatever he wants. So let's hear it.
But what I think what they're doing, there is an iPad as soon as you get to the warehouse, as soon as you walk in, and you have to sign in. And they ask you things like your first name, last name, email address, all that, phone number, and stuff like that. And I have a very, very, very high suspicion that when you sign your name in there and you sign in, I think you're also signing an NDA.
So it might be one of the things where it's in the fine print. You're signing something, you don't read the whole thing. We've done it. I've done it. You've done it, I'm sure. And he might have signed something he didn't mean to.
I guess that is feasible, feastable.
Let's be fair. Jimmy's like been, you know, he's under a lot of right now, but this, you can't really criticize it, right? I just said that as he's giving all the kids feastables.
Some morons might think I'm writing for Mr. Beast, but I'm pretty sure that concealing an NDA is literally a crime.
Right.
Now, I'm no lawyer, but how do you miss an NDA? Shouldn't it be like right there? Shouldn't it be pretty obvious? I'm pretty sure this guy didn't sign any NDAs. I think he's genuinely good. He's just a little paranoid, and I don't blame him.
I would be
Mr.
also
Beast,
paranoid. I mean,
anyway, this guy goes over Mr. Beast's
multi-millionaire
structures, how it's all structured, how they make videos, how they got grunts taking the notes and all that fun stuff, and
we're working on a video. We're working on a video called "The World's Most Dangerous Obstacle Course." Now we are getting to the part where you finally can understand why I'm so mad, so upset
Dude, straight up, Five Nights at Freddy's jump scared me.
Yeah.
From here on out, I'm going to start speaking more theoretically so I don't get sued. So there may, or may not, have walls in the MrBeast studio.
I doubt they have walls in there, you liar. Obviously, this is clipped out of context, but it's funny.
Have walls in the MrBeast studio where they're all dry erase marker, where you can just write anything. So if
Okay.
you have an idea, you're like, oh crap, I don't want to forget it. So C1 has been working on this with me and the other guy, I don't know his name, and we're working on, like, as you can see, the intro, the hook, the money mechanic.
Oh god, it's a little too familiar
Oh,
here.
there
except
you
this
go,
guy's
there
more
it is.
violent. He has a battle axe, a freaking
Yeah.
gut sword.
This was my idea. I'm inspired by Mario because my kids love the Mario movie. They loved it so much they named my dog Mario. Hold on. Mario! Mario!
Bro named his dog after some milk.
I think I put that in my prompt as well. If anyone's ever seen Mario, they have the floating blocks. And I wanted
Right.
to see how I can make an obstacle course with those floating blocks. I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it and I realized it's just impossible to make floating blocks in the air. I don't.
Yeah, well then what's this, liberal, huh? Got an answer for this one? Didn't think so. I can go on for days.
This is a picture that I drew for this pitch for this idea. I've pitched my idea. They love it. They've set a date. They set a location, and now they have a new renewed budget for this video. 1.7
Sheesh. 1.7 million
million.
for a video?
1.7 million. Remember Sammy Jenkins. Do not forget this number.
So after all that, I'm feeling great. I got a verbal confirmation that I was good to go. Everything was perfect. I know about everything was literally perfect until I got home. And that's when everything started to happen. Unfortunately, we have decided not to move forward with your candidacy at this time. We really appreciate you coming out and vibing with us. We would consider you for a role like this in the future, but timing isn't quite right.
Bro failed the vibe check. That is actually tragic.
Maybe that's true. But then I started to think about it a little bit more. And I didn't want to let it bother me.
The fact that the video came out with his idea after they sent him home and said, hey, it's not going to work out, that's shitty. That is extremely shitty. He should be compensated for his idea, but regardless.
So I said, hey, Dylan, that's a bummer to hear, but I appreciate the opportunity. Maybe another time, like you said. Candidly, may I ask if I presented myself poorly or rubbed the crew wrongly in any way? Talking about here because I know I did.
Just like your first high school relationship, a man needs his closure, and they're hitting them with stuff like, it wasn't you, it's me.
Did not rub anyone the wrong way or present yourself poorly. We're going through some reorganization with the team and are limited on roles we have open for teams.
Sorry, we have no space to hire anybody. It's currently filled up by Chris Tyson and his entourage of minors.
But I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Not a single word until I saw this on Twitter. Just uploaded the most insane video we've ever done. Go watch.
Bear in mind, he didn't get paid for anything, and this is such a punch to the face for him, I imagine. Now,
Yeah,
I'm
no
not saying
kidding.
MrBeast knew. I don't know that for a fact, but this gotta hurt regardless.
Take a look at this picture. Take a good, hard look at this picture. Does that remind you of anything you've seen so far? Does it remind you of anything you've seen remotely close to it? Or does it look like the exact same thing that I drew? The exact same thing that I pitched? Everything.
That is
Insert
exactly
the
what you
office
did,
meme
buddy.
Here, they're the same photo. Like what?
His employees
Yeah.
not only took the time to exploit me, to have me work for them under the false pretenses of a job that wasn't, that they weren't available or able to give at the time.
This scenario would be nowhere near as bad if MrBeast didn't use any of his ideas, but the issue is he sorta did. Sorta misled
Not
him into
sorta,
thinking he
he
was getting
usually-
a job and he didn't
he
get
literally
it. And then he makes
used
a
his
wild
stuff.
claim, which if true is extremely disgusting for MrBeast, because apparently MrBeast would do this and cycle a lot of people.
Many people go in and out, in and out. On my second day, there was like a different group that I saw the day before, and then they were on their last day, and then on my last day, there was a group of people that was their first day. You're trying to tell me you didn't have any positions? You didn't have any positions at all?
So he could also be using these people. He brings them in for a vibe check. They come up, give him some ideas, and then they send them home, just like they sent him home and saying, hey, it's not going to work out. I guarantee you it's happened before where they used their ideas in a video. The people probably feel the same as this guy, but this guy actually took action.
Imagine a hypothetical where every single person cycling through these rooms and studios is actually there under the same pretenses that he was. They're like offered a job, but nobody actually gets a job.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
paid in flights, hotels.
I'm just saying,
for
I have
offices
not
and
watched this
years.
video
And
before
you know
this.
what? I was on this guy's
That
side.
was
He had
fresh.
the music playing. I was into it, and then he fumbled everything because you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
So please support your boy, and let's just hope I don't have to do it.
Hey, if you can, Go support this guy. I mean, this guy got robbed pretty much by MrBeast, who is a multimillionaire, which is just the shittiest thing you could do, but clearly anything goes in that group.
A part two. I am though.
Yeah, he basically said, you random viewer watching, I got scammed, so now give me money.
1.7 million.
1.7 million?
If you remember that number from earlier, the guy actually made his GoFundMe 1.7 million. Yeah, he deserves the full budget of the video because of this, and he wants
No
you
way.
to pay it. MrBeast and his team are low-key scumbags for taking his video, but come on, bro. You're using this situation to profit financially? I think you're the thief here. He took down the GoFundMe and apologized and refunded everyone, which is a good
No,
thing to
never
do,
mind.
but
Don't
in
go
my
to the
opinion, this
GoFundMe.
really
I don't know.
discredits him and makes him look opportunistic.
I don't know. If I got robbed by someone and someone on the internet cared for it, and hey, you send up a GoFundMe, it's your choice to donate. I don't know.
We get that you got yoinked, but you don't gotta yoink other people, innocent people
They aren't
watching your
yoinking.
video.
They
This just rubbed me
choose to
insanely
whatever.
the wrong way.
1.7 million?
People got such a big hate boner for MrBeast that his video isn't even doing that bad. Like, are you guys retarded? How easy is it to manipulate you morons? And by moron, I mean everybody who isn't subscribed to WestJet, because everybody knows that all of my subscribers are genius. MrBeast,
Hey,
you
I
scumbag.
subscribed.
Pay this guy $1.7 million.
No way.
All right, guys. Well, clearly there's something crazy going on in that group. I mean, with the Chris Tyson situation, I know he's gone now apparently, and they're trying to scrub away everything that he did. But there's also a lot of HR issues in MrBeast's crew there, and clearly he's part of the problem. But I don't know. And then we have the Dr. Disrespect stuff. He just deleted his tweet, his not really apology but confession tweet. And now he says he's going to come back soon. Vacationing was great. There's a lot to talk about here. I don't know. This streaming industry and YouTube industry is getting a little fishy here. But hey, at least they're getting called out and caught no matter how big and rich you are. That's how it should be. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on it. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. Let me know how you feel about the whole Dr. Disrespect situation. How you feel about Chris Tyson and Dr. Disrespect. I mean, it's a lot to take in, but there's a lot going on in the world. And please, please, please subscribe to the video. I spent $1.7 million making this video, and I need all the subscribers I can get. Might even start a GoFundMe. I'll catch you in the next one.